It's Wednesday, September 16th. I'm riding the Tiger up WA bar to FR16, which I can take up to a paved road called, I believe it's FR40. From there, I'll go past the Parks Creek Trailhead, which is one of the trailheads you can take to climb Mt Eddy. And it's got a bunch of nice windy roads, which I'll eventually take back to Interstate 5 and back home. This will be the longest ride that I've taken on the Tiger since the knee surgery, and as it turns out, it works out pretty well. I've been riding for about 42 minutes. I'm taking a short break. Get a drink of water here in a minute. I'm on FR40, heading up towards a road I think it's FR17, which will then take me around to I-5. Scenic road, though. Stopped at a little spot here with a very steep dirt road headed up. I don't think I would go up that with my Tiger. You could do it on a more serious dirt bike. I just walked up that really steep dirt road close to where I parked the motorcycle. I'll get a shot of that when I come back down a little bit. And it kind of loops around and goes on up here. I'm almost wondering if this was done by loggers. Maybe they logged this off years ago, and they, those tracked logging machines can go up pretty steep stuff. But this would be very tough to get up. Got some dirt berms built across it now. But I'm thinking tracked vehicles. I'm not sure that even your jacked up 4x4s would do very well trying to get up this. I wouldn't doubt maybe somebody could, but would not be easy. Just walking up this, the steeper parts of it, I had to kind of do it on all fours, get my hands down, because my feet were slipping out underneath me. So my motorcycle is right over there. And this is what I had in mind. Get out and move a little bit, work my knee a little bit, and maybe I'll do better for longer rides with things like this. I just realized I got some beautiful scenery here. I'm not sure if I got that mountain in the distance there on those shots I took a little while ago, but very pretty spot here. I've got several berms built across this. They're obviously trying to discourage people from driving their 4x4s up here. Will it work? I don't know. I see tracks heading up this one a little bit. It looks like I could see kind of a hole dug here, like they maybe just got over this and kind of got stuck and probably just backed their way back out. Didn't see any fresh tracks up there. It looked to me like something probably the logging companies did. Anyway, kind of interesting. Anyway, not too bad walking up there. Old guy with a recently reconstructed knee. Well, I thought it'd be about an hour and 45 minutes on this ride. Of course, I stopped and did that walk. That was probably 10 minutes. But more than that, though, I had to spend another 10 or 15 minutes kind of futzing with this camera and the DJI mic to make them connect up again, which I think I've done now. But it seems to have problems at times doing that. Not sure why. A very important thing is I start riding this motorcycle a little more. I started getting more comfortable on it. That's a good thing. You need to get the reflexes and everything back to where you can ride it the way you should be. And at this point, I'm running kind of late, so I just need to kind of hot-foot it for home. About 11:39. I thought I was going to be back around noon, but I won't be. Well, the forest routes out here are named like 40 and 45, and so I call this FR 45. The 40N, I'm reasonably sure, refers to the approximate latitude these FR numbers are in, and by doing it based upon latitude, then they can reuse the numbers if they're in latitude 39 or 38 or something. I think that's what they're doing out here. So when I say that I'm on FR 45, that's for this part of California. And I'm sure there's other, well, I'm not sure, but I would guess there are other FR 45s elsewhere in the state. Obviously, they allow ATVs and off-road vehicles on here. The sign I just saw says share the road with a picture of an ATV and a car. It's been a while. It's good to remind myself that this Tiger is really quite good on dirt roads. Like this, you know, nothing hard. For a dirt road like this, it's very good. That's why I've got it, not just a pure street bike. Okay, finished with the dirt road. Now it's pavement. Yeah, it's FR 17. Okay, I think I said earlier that's what it was. Of course, I'm not sure if my microphone was working at that point. And FR 17 pretty much gets me back to I-5. At some point it tees into the Stewart Springs Road, and that's the one that actually gets you the final distance, but most of the way FR 17. A little bit smoky out there. I've seen it much worse though. So I just stopped and sent Joline a text letting her know I'm doing okay. Be home 30-40 minutes. And now I'm on to Stewart Springs Road off of FR17. Now I'm heading up onto I-5 just for a quick run home. And he did pretty well. Stopping and walking around a little bit, I think, was a very good idea. Anyway, that's it for this.